You are so much stronger than you realize. There's this message coming through of significant loss coming in. Like you might have just lost something that was very important to you at this time. We have the Devil, we have the Tower. I feel like you are someone who prides themselves in their hard work and their ability to pick themselves back up, but this has really shaken the ground out from underneath you. And now I feel like you feel stuck and trapped in maybe your negative self-loathing habits. I'm hearing drinking, I'm hearing other kinds of addictions, or maybe this is something you are working on. Maybe this is something you are breaking away from at this time. So I'm gonna also ask what the advice is move from this situation. This also feels like a very spiritual message. You might be some kind of spiritual worker of some kind. I feel like you are trying to hone your abilities at this time, but you need a significant amount of rest right now. You need to recover from whatever this event was. I kind of am feeling like you might be separated from someone. Divorce could be significant. It could just be a relationship that ended, or you have lost a loved one, but there's this energy of grieving something that's coming through. We have the Five of Swords here as well. So I feel like also this could be this energy of feeling like you maybe did something and you had to face the consequences of your actions because of it, because we have the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like there was maybe some kind of betrayal here that happened, and you're trying to find your way back into balance. What is this at the Three of Pentacles about? You may have lost your job even. We have death, and we have the Three of Cups. There might have been a cheating situation, or all of this happened. I don't know, but there is like heavy grief, maybe that's significant, grief and loss here because we are going, okay, you are going through a major spiritual awakening right now. It's like you are not able to run from the actions of your past any longer, and I feel like it is all hitting you right now. What else do they need to know, Spirit? Page of Swords, Seven of Cups. I feel like all of the illusions that you were holding on to are being ripped away from you right now. You are walking into this new truth of yourself. You're finding a new truth. You are moving away from everything you once were and used to be, and you are now trying to find the strength to invent a new version of yourself. Inventing a new version of yourself involves accountability for what has taken place in the past. To forgive yourself, to have compassion for yourself, Temperance. To grieve who you used to be, grieve the choices you've made, to surrender to the experience, surrender to your actions now. You don't have to be the same person forever. You can choose to change. You are more than capable of creating a new life for yourself, of getting in touch with the divine and allowing it to guide you into a more aligned path. I feel like you maybe have felt like you have fallen off the beaten path here. So Spirit, I'm gonna go into my other deck, my baby deck. What can they expect from this new path? The Sun, see? Yes. This is a very spiritual reading where it's like reborn. You're being reborn right now. I don't know why they're showing me this, but I just saw this image of like Voldemort re-emerging as like a little baby. And I don't know. I think that like you are about to see how good life can get, but you must first allow yourself to grieve, and you need to be able to figure out how to have empathy for yourself at this time, compassion, healing, and most importantly, acceptance of where you are. Big word coming through. I feel like you maybe didn't like who you were for a long period of your life. We have the Eight of Swords here. You didn't like the circumstances in which you were raised. You didn't like the circumstances in which you lived. You weren't happy with yourself. You didn't like really any of the outcome of any of your decisions, and you felt trapped by your own mental insecurities, telling yourself you weren't good enough for the things you actually want. But through the act of giving to yourself and others, you can uplift yourself. Through the act of having tolerance and patience for others, you can uplift yourself. Being able to see the world through a more compassionate eye, you can change this course. You're well on your way. I think you're just working towards the acceptance right now. Page of Wands. Yeah, this is going to be a very fresh start for you, and trust that if you allow yourself to connect to the divine in whatever way that is for you, and listen to your intuitive guidance and follow your heart, you will end up here on the other side, and you will be shocked at how far you come. I hope this message gave you some reassurance and comfort at this time in your life. I hope this message helped. Bye.